Jolan True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy, and it's time for another officer video. But before I talk about Hendorff this time, I just want to say if you're not a subscriber of my channel yet but do like my videos, then please do subscribe to the channel. And when you do, also click this little bell and all notifications so you will be notified when another video comes out. But now let's have a look at another member of the Shakedown crews. You will remember my videos probably about Darwin and Hadley, those that you can only buy in the store and never find anywhere. It's kinda difficult to get Hendorff as well, but it's at least a tiny bit easier than those two, but we'll get to that a little bit later. First of all, Hendorff is an uncommon officer from the very early times of the game. And he's class engineering. That means you will need engineering badges to upgrade him. He's from the group Shakedown crews, which means he can get synergy from another one of that crew if he's captain, or give synergy to another captain of that group. And he's from the faction Federation, so you need Federation faction credits to upgrade him. And if you want to know more about Hendorff, as usual, here in the info box there's a text about the officer, but I always leave it up to you if you want to read it or not. That would be a little bit too much for the videos, unless it's some very interesting officers where we know from the movies or something where I say something. But as I said already, he does have a captain maneuver, and that's excellent security. In this case, as long as hull health is below 60% of its value at the start of combat, Hendorff increases dodge, armor and shield deflection by 20%. That might have been something nice in the beginning of the game, but this cap maneuver is nothing that I am using here in this game. What I'm using, and I'm still using, is his officer ability, and that's Explorer Trainer. Because Hendorff increases the ship experience gained on Explorers by 30%. And ship experience is something that is really annoying in this game as well. I have my Franklin A on max tier. I have my DeVore Fisher on max tier. But get them on max level as well is hell, because they need millions and millions and millions of experience points. And so officers like Hendorff are coming in very handy. So I regularly have to send them out with the right crew to get more experience on those ships to at some point finally get them to level 60. But I'm still not there. But Hendorff is someone I should use, for example, on the Franklin A, because it is an explorer, to get more experience during auto leveling than I would get without him. And so Hendorff is quite a nice officer for leveling up your ships. And so you can use him on all stages in the game, if you get him. As an uncommon officer, he of course also has one officer trait for away team assignments, and that's security. In his case, I upgraded him because I had to spend the points, and I rather use him at the moment because of my Franklin A for auto leveling than sending him out. But if I wouldn't have any explorer that needs leveling up at the moment, I would send him to away team. Security is often needed, although there are some Klingons as well that can do that. But that can come in handy if you don't have an explorer to level up. But the problematic point is how to get him. And the issue is that if you look through any of those normal ways of recruiting someone, I haven't looked in the elite about that, but I don't there's the elite part where you can get him, and that is something where you have to spend a lot of faction credits on. I talked about these elite Federation recruit tokens before. They are really expensive, and I'm not getting him, and that is also not where I got Hendorff from, because I was not willing to spend so much faction credits I need for ship blueprints here on officers. It's the same with Leslie, by the way. But there is another source for Hendorff where you can get him if you have more patience. But that's not a source we can see at the moment. Besides the elite part, which I absolutely don't like to use, there from time to time, usually once a month, you have the crucible event. And then you also have 2 crucible recruit sections here in the recruit section. And in one of them, there is also Hendorff. And there you can get him without spending big amounts of faction credits. And so that's how I got him this time, because I was not willing to do that with the elite faction tokens. And if you have less patience than me, then you can of course get him via the elite recruit, elite federation recruit, or you can have the patience I had and get him via the crucible recruit. He does not need so many shards to unlock him, and so I was willing to take a chance with that. I got him a bit later than the last times, because I decided only to go via crucible, but I got him, and as you saw, and so it's doable. And he still has use when you are on higher levels to upgrade your ships. You will not use him as captain anyway, and so I think you can wait. But if you are of a different opinion, for example, please put it in the comments. You know that I'm always interested in having different opinions here on my channel for my viewers. And if you want to tell me about Hendorff, how useful he is for you, for example, please do that too. And if you have questions in general and video requests, you know that I regularly read the comments. And if you want to watch another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen next to the subscribe button, and I'll see you there. I'll be back.